Hey gun people, gonna do one on concealing your iPhone or any phone or tracking device. On TV one time they showed, I forgot what it was, some marshal, U.S. Marshal, enemy of state maybe. They dumped out the bag of chips and they dropped all the electronics in this foil paper bag of chips and said, because this is foil paper, if you put it in here, the NSA can't follow you. Well, I thought it was BS, because the only way that I've ever been able to block my phone is with regular foil paper. And if I wrap it twice, then I know for good. But it'll work with just wrapping it once. And I'm going to show you that real quick. So, I'm going to put my phone inside this bag, and you'll be able to see it ring, and you'll be able to hear it. I'm going to go ahead and dial my number. No, you people can't have it. So this phone's going to ring, even inside the bag. And it's going to make me look like a dummy. I dial the right number? Boy, I'll tell you, these damn videos never go as planned. Alright, let's try this again. Make sure I got the right one, because there's two numbers on here. Alright, so it's ringing. There it goes. Phone's ringing. Drop it in a bag. Continues to ring. Seal it up. It's still getting a signal. Now, to prove that it's still getting a signal, I'm going to hang up and I'm going to dial again. Sometimes it takes a few seconds for the cell signal to clear, but hopefully when I did this earlier, it rang again. But I see the flash. It's flashing. So I don't know if you can see the flash. It's ringing inside the bag closed. So this bag does not block a cell signal. I don't care what they say. Alright, so let's try this with foil paper. Alright, so you saw it ring when it was in there. I'm going to drop it into foil paper. This is a regular piece of foil paper I just peeled off. I'm going to drop it in there. I'm just going to seal the top, roll it around, smash the edges. Obviously, if I was really concerned about blocking this signal, I would seal this up really good, and I would wrap it twice. But one time, it's not getting a signal right now. And I know it's not getting a signal because when I dial the number, it won't ring. Low battery. Are you kidding me? My phone died. I just brought this phone up here. You piece of shit, Linden, no battery charging crap. Well, I'm telling you, it freaking works. And because I don't have a damn phone now, I did this in the garage and I had my buddy talking to me on the phone, and I dropped my phone in this bag while he was talking. I sealed it up and I could still hear him and he could still hear me. And then, while we were talking, I wrapped it in foil paper, and he was like, "Are you there? Are you there? Can you hear me?" And we went dead. So your cell phone's not getting a signal. Now, the key to this is when your cell phone is constantly searching for a signal, those pings are recorded. And when I do a search warrant and I'm looking for somebody, I'm looking on where this cell phone traveled, because it will be pinging off this tower, and as I'm driving here, then all of a sudden I'm going to get a ping off this tower, and I may get 2 towers, or I may get 3 towers, and then I know they're in between 3 towers. Now this was, 5-10 years ago when I was doing search warrants on phones, so they've probably got more sophisticated now, but it used to be if we got 3 towers, we knew they were somewhere in the middle, and then we would check and see which tower they hit last. That way we'd know which way they were going between the 3 towers, and we could track their movement. If you get your phone in foil paper, just turning off your phone is not good. The NSA, and there's technology out there, they can turn on your phone, they can turn on your camera, and they can turn on your microphone. And I talked about one case with Lacey Peterson. I don't know if you guys remember this. This guy killed his wife and she was pregnant, put her on a boat and killed her, and he buried her out in a bay in California. Big, long investigation. And they tracked him and they turned on his microphone when he was listening to his voicemails. So as he's listening to his voicemail, at one point he said, "Whew, that was close," because his mother-in-law was saying they pulled up an anchor and they thought it was Lacey, but it wasn't. And he's listening to his voicemail and she goes, "When it wasn't, it was an anchor." He said, because he didn't think anybody was listening, "Whew, that was close." And they found the body not too far from the anchor because he knew it was there. That's why he said it was close. So putting your phone inside foil paper and sealing it once is good. It blocks the signal. Wrapping it twice, even better. So if you want to block your cell phone signal, if you think somebody's following you, if you just want to screw with somebody that's following you, you want to mess with the government, or if there's ever a case to where people are being tracked and the government's after the patriots and they're, you know, I guess you'd call it a revolution, but whatever. If there's ever a full-out war on patriots, you should be able to know how to conceal your cell phone if cell phones are working, if the grid hasn't collapsed, all the other stuff. But I just wanted to cover that. You know, on TV, again, a lot of people will say, "Oh, just put it in a bag of chips and you'll be safe." Well, you're going to be a dummy because they're going to follow you, they're going to track you, and you're going to constantly be pinging towers as you're moving. And so we'll end that one there on how to conceal your iPhone pinging towers.